Hello Sagittarius and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. First of all, I would like to thank you for all of you who have seen my previous videos, watched them, liked them, shared them, and especially if you subscribed. I'm truly grateful for it, and what makes you very happy that you are back for more. If you're new to my channel, I'd like to give you a big welcome. I'm very glad that you found me, and I hope that this reading will be helpful for you. Today we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of August, but as usual this is a general reading, so please take whatever is in it and leave the rest. But let's get started. In the center of your reading you do have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow and steady type of energy. When slow and steady wins the race. This is a very slow moving card because the Knight of Pentacles is very detail oriented. He makes sure that every T's and I's are crossed, and he literally does everything by the book, and he doesn't go off of the beaten path. Now again, this is kind of not a risk-taking energy. He never takes any kind of risk. So again, this can be you, or this can be somebody you're dealing with, or just the energy of the card. Now knights generally bring some kind of an action. Again, this is a very slow moving action, and since this is a pentacle one, this can be some kind of an offer or some kind of a business deal. But again, maybe you've been waiting for this for a long time. But generally, when it comes in, this is a solid offer, an offer that's something that you should take. For some of you, Knight of Pentacles might be all about buying some kind of a property as well, and probably making an offer on that, and that's going to be a good indication that your offer is going to be a good one. Whatever it is in your life, there's something that is a it seems like your career is moving slowly and not to the pace that you would like. But again, you should be a little bit patient because the Knight of Pentacles always delivers. Now, one thing to consider with the Knight of Pentacles, that one of his downfalls, that he is a little bit stubborn because he's kind of a know-it-all, because he did all the research and he's not really trying to new things. So just make sure that you're not falling into those traps. But again, this can be an offer that can bring you long-term prosperity. Now let's start with the first card, which in your case is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is the card of conflict and competition. It can mean some kind of a conflict at work or in your business, and generally this conflict is coming from the fact that people are you're working with people from a very diverse and very different background, and they have a different point of view on things. But this is not the hardcore type of conflict. This can be also a sign of practice as well. So maybe you are learning, you are practicing for something to get better at anything. But this is the card of competition as well. When maybe there's a lot of competition at work, everybody is very competitive, everybody wants to be the best, or you are in a competitive industry where there are a lot of players, and you know, everybody wants to get the deal, everybody wants to get close the business. If you are looking for a job, this card is showing that the competition for the roles that you're going is very high, and it's not easy to shine through this fierce competition. But let's see how this reading continues. So the next card you have here is the Nine of Wands, which is the wounded soldier, somebody who's been through a lot of battles, and and very tired. So this can be that you've been exhausted from all of this competition, all of this stress and conflict that you've been going through, and you're kind of pretty much at the brink of throwing in the towel. So this is kind of like when you reach the end of your energy and you're ready to give up whatever you're going through, whether it's the industry is very tiring, the competition, the job search is very tiring, or the conflict at the work is exhausting. This card shows that you are very close to giving up. But again, the card is always telling you, don't stop, keep doing what you're doing, because you are close to reach your goals. You are you've been here before, you know, handle the situation whatever you're in it, and you know how to win these battles. Now the next we have here is the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is the card of lack, or the card of not feeling enough. So maybe some of you have lost your job, and you've been trying to get back to the market, and there's really a hard competition for every role. Some of you might be struggling financially, and you have hard to balance things. But this can be as well like this self-sabotaging energy when you're not feeling enough, when you're feeling lack, when you are feeling outside of something. It doesn't necessarily have to be that you lost your job, but when I kind of look at the three cards, the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Five of Wands, you do have two fives, by the way. Fives are usually about some kind of a change. It's kind of indicating that somebody who lost a job, there's lots of competition going for the jobs, and you're very tired from it. But you do have a slow moving offer coming in, and probably you might be in this situation for a long time. But again, keep doing what you're doing. Don't give up whatever you're doing. But let's continue. The next card we have here is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is indicating that you're gonna have to make some kind of a decision. There's really two options gonna be available for you. This decision can be pretty much anything. Maybe two options, two opportunities come in, and you're gonna have to choose between the two. Then it can be also that maybe you have to decide, do you want to stay at your current work or start or go to another company? Do you want to keep your old position or start a new position? Do you want to start your own business or stay employed? Or have two options to choose from. What you can see that the path is going to be really clear for you which one to choose. And this is kind of like has also the Two of Wands has this planning energy as well. When you achieved a lot at work or career wise, and you kind of have this feeling that there's more for you to reach. There's the whole world out there that you can discover, but you have a hard time of leaving everything you achieved behind. So think about whatever it is for you. I think you're gonna know which way to go. And let's see the next card. It is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords can indicate two things. One of them is, liar, cheater, stealer, tricker, game player, or it can be a sign that you should approach things from a different perspective. Now, you need to kind of think what message is relevant for you. Maybe you've been kind of in an environment where people are dishonest, people are not telling the truth, people are playing the game. This is kind of, especially when I look at the Five of Wands, the Nine of Wands energy, I can see that as something that which is a very exhausting, toxic energy. So maybe it is time for you to kind of make a decision whether you want to move on or not. But for some of you, this card is telling you that try to strategize your approach a little bit differently. Do things differently, not just try to do things the same way as you've been doing for. Maybe a new approach will be helpful for you to achieve whatever you're trying to do. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because that's an indication for me that this reading helped you. And you can also help me by increasing the channel and making sure that the message gets out to more people. And for you, that's just really a push of a button. And I hope that you already pushed the button. But I'm always happy to read in the comment section what's going on in your life if you're willing to share. So the next one we have here is the Ace of Wands, which is such an amazing energy. Aces are all about new beginnings. And the Ace of Wands is really can indicate a good news, a new beginning, but it can be also all about taking action or starting something. It can be a newish initiative, finding your passion. It's very enthusiastic, and it's kind of this initial spark that can start something. It can be an idea, but something that makes you very excited, right? Like when you're accepting a challenge and you're really fired up and you're getting into it. You're really enthusiastic about this new start. Maybe you're discovering a new talent, but it's again that this indicates some kind of creative spark, and feeling bold and feeling very daring as well. And when it comes to money, career, it can be a good news regarding work, a new energy. You're kind of gaining back your enthusiasm, like your drive. Maybe at your old works things are changing, or you're getting some new good news related regarding a promotion, a job that you've been applying for, or some kind of a project that's gonna definitely get you fired up. The next card we do have here is the Devil energy. So this Devil energy is telling me that you've been feeling stuck, and maybe there's a project, there's a work, there's a position that's kind of you don't see the way out of your situation. This can be even being unemployed, being out of a job, or just being in a toxic work environment. I think for some of you, this toxic work environment is very relevant with the Seven of Swords, Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles energy. Some of you are really in some kind of a work where you should definitely consider whether you want to move from this position. Again, think about with the devil, that the devil can represent something where we don't see the way out of it. And the devil is a reminder that there's a way out of every situation. Even if you don't see it, you need to be more positive and approach it things differently. And one thing with the Five of Pentacles as well, when you kind of when you feel lack, when you don't feel enough, you need to have your affirmations. You need to be having lots of gratitude to be able to get out of the situation. I think you need to approach things a little bit more positively to get out of this devil energy. And the next we do have here is the Strength card, which is telling me that you do have the strength and you do have the bravery to make the steps you need to actually get out of this stuck moment. So I think overall you're gonna be able to move forward. I can definitely see that you've been going through some battles over and over again, and you've been going through some toxic situation that kind of where you don't see the way out. But again, I think there's gonna be something coming in for you, something that's gonna revitalize your spark. It can be an offer, it can be a news, it can be an idea that's gonna make you very excited, and you're gonna have the strength to actually move forward. And the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess, which is telling me that you should listen to your inner guidance, especially when you're making this decision, whatever you have to choose from. So dear Sagittarius, that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.